Due to the economic recession and sluggish consumption in mainland China, many overseas catering brands have closed their stores and withdrawn from the mainland market in the first half of this year. Let's take a look. Mos Burger is a Japanese multinational chain store that closed its remaining 6 stores in mainland China in June. After the news of store closures came out, there was a sudden increase in customers in stores across the country, and takeout orders also surged. Some store managers said that the sales in those days were the highest in a single day in recent years. The Mos Burger restaurant located in Shanghai Jinghao Chao Mall closed on June 30th. Before closing, many Shanghai residents checked in and made their last purchase. There was even a customer who came from Hangzhou. He said that he had never eaten Mos Burger before and wanted to test what the so-called Japanese-style burger was like, so he came all the way from Hangzhou. Mos Burger was the first brand to invent the rice burger. It was sought after by many consumers and once became the second largest burger chain brand in Japan. At its peak, it opened 1,700 stores around the world. Mos Burger first entered China in the 1990s and exited once due to poor management. It entered China for the second time in 2010. At its peak, Mos Burger had opened more than 300 stores in China. In May, some netizens posted that Taco Bell in Shanghai Fengsheng Li had quietly closed. Subsequently, stores in Guangzhou, Nanjing, and other cities closed as well. Taco Bell is the world's 10th largest fast food chain. Its menu is inspired by Mexican culture and features nachos, tacos, and burritos. Taco Bell entered China in 2003, withdrew from China in 2008, and returned to China in 2016. The first store is still located in Shanghai. This traditional Mexican food is a pizza rolled with various meats, vegetables, etc., and eaten with sauce. It is somewhat similar to the Chinese meat sandwich, but its meat and vegetable types are richer, novel, fashionable, and meet nutritional needs. After Taco Bell returned, it revamped its menu to make it more suitable for Chinese consumers. Its target customer base is China's middle class, and its pricing is higher than that of traditional fast food restaurants such as KFC. A meal is between 40 and 50 yuan, and desserts and drinks are between 15 and 30 yuan. Now that China's economic downturn has affected the living conditions of the middle class, Taco Bell continues to lose money, so it has to abandon the Chinese market. In April, a netizen posted, "Oh my god, Habit Burger is closed." It turned out that when the blogger went to check in at Habit Burger restaurant in Shanghai, he was surprised to find that the door was locked. Many netizens expressed their regrets. One netizen said, "I can't believe that a great burger restaurant that offers pineapple beef burgers would close down." Some netizens said, "Habit Burger's cost-effectiveness ratio is obviously higher than that of brands like Shake Shack and Five Guys. How did it get to this point?"
来评价一下哈比特汉堡，真的关门了，难受。
In 2017, Habit Burger announced its entry into the Chinese market and opened its first Chinese store in Shanghai. At its peak, it had 7 stores in Shanghai. After multiple confirmations, Habit Burger stores in Shanghai have basically been closed. At the beginning of this year, there were still 4 stores in Shanghai. Within 3 months, these stores were closed one after another. The key reason Habit Burger is so popular among consumers lies in its freshly made and sold now business model. To allow consumers to intuitively experience the charm of freshly made, Habit Store has opened stalls showing the making process of hamburger patties. Relying on this selling point, Habit quickly took root in major shopping malls, exhibition halls, and transportation hubs in Shanghai, and gradually expanded to cities such as Hangzhou and Chongqing. Operating in China for 7 years, Habit Burger was at the top of Dianping's must-eat list last year and is known as a cost-effective and exquisite burger. However, Habit still withdrew from China, reflecting the difficulties the entire burger market faces, which are related to the changes in the mainland catering market environment. Many well-known catering companies in mainland China have recently launched low-price set meals to adapt to consumers' declining willingness to spend. A woman bought a burger at Shanghai Hongqiao Airport for 40 yuan. She lamented why burgers at the airport and high-speed rail stations are so expensive. A netizen went to a cheeseburger restaurant in Shanghai. According to his impression, 3 Wallace burgers cost 10 yuan and a McDonald's burger cost 20 yuan. However, he found that a single layer burger in this store cost 55 yuan. I have bought it and I'm calling the number. A single layer burger costs 55 yuan and a double layer one costs more than 80 yuan. Basically, every burger is the same price. I have never seen such an expensive burger my whole life. I thought KFC's burgers were expensive enough, but this is the first time I've seen a burger cost more than 50 yuan. Because there are no seats in the store, customers who have purchased burgers sit on the side of the road to eat. Now that I got the burger, I sat on the side of the road and ate it once. The burger is stacked into a square shape, unlike ordinary fast food restaurants. Wrap it casually and I can smell a strong smell of beef and the aroma of cheese. He praised the burger as being very tender and juicy, and the cheese was grilled and attached to the beef, but overall the burger didn't have any special taste. Still, he said he was glad to have had the experience. This steak is made from Angus beef. In terms of taste, I can't say how outstanding it is. It actually tastes like a very ordinary cheeseburger. The burger has been finished. If you want to ask me whether this burger is worth 55 yuan, I actually think it is not worth it because, to be honest, I didn't eat anything new. However, its existence is reasonable, and there must be a reason why this store has been here for such a long time, and the business is good. There must be a reason. Since the real estate crisis broke out, a large portion of Chinese families' wealth has been swallowed up, so many people can no longer consume as before. In first-tier cities, many families' main asset is their house. However, as the real estate market declines, many houses have been reduced in price, sold at discounts, and even difficult to sell. The middle class has entered poverty because their houses are bought with loans. A female netizen from Nanjing said that the court evicted her neighbor from her house because she could not repay her loan. Douyin account Douding posted a video on April 27th stating that her husband received a call from the bank saying that the bank had seized their house. She was immediately dumbfounded when she heard the news. In 2018, she and her husband bought a house with 3 bedrooms and 2 living rooms for 14,000 yuan per square meter, totaling 110 square meters. They bought the house for 1.54 million yuan and had to pay monthly mortgage payments of more than 6,000 yuan. The couple originally opened a hot pot restaurant. After 3 years of the epidemic, China implemented a zero eligibility policy. Their business is getting worse day by day, so they had to sell the store. After finally meeting a buyer, they lost nearly 300,000 yuan. The current environment is not good, and they dare not do other businesses. But now that there is no income and the mortgage cannot be paid, they want to sell the house.
商量嘛，就琢磨了一下，说能不能把这个房子先给他卖了，我们周转一下资金。我老公说行吧，那我就去中介打听了一下，不打听不知道，一打听吓一跳。中介说现在这个市场呢，房价已经跌了，你的这个房子呢也就能卖120万，因为现在的房地产呢，它不像以前那样红火那样热。
The couple started repaying their mortgage in 2018, paying more than 6,100 yuan monthly. It took nearly 6 years to repay the mortgage, and they paid back more than 430,000 yuan. They went to the bank for consultation and discovered an incredible fact.
非常难以置信是什么呢？就是6年多了哈，我们还了将近50万的贷款，这里面的本金只有14万，不到15万，剩下还进去的全是利息。30多万全是利息，那都是银行的利息呀。我们这才反应过来，我们2口子没白天没黑夜的干，一直是在为谁打工？我们这是在为银行打工呀。我们此时此刻啊，我们2口子真的是傻眼了，叫天天不应，叫地地不灵。因为3年的口罩，我们的生意也是一直在赔钱，一直就是东借西借的，现在天天都有来催债的，再加上现在我有2胎，孕吐的很厉害。我当时听到这个消息，我感觉天都要塌了，太难了，你知道吗？每天都是精神恍惚的，饭也吃不下， 觉也睡不好。
She said the bank foreclosed on the house in the end, and the price was much lower than the market price. Usually, the foreclosure price is 70% to 80% of the market price. The property market is sluggish, and house prices have been falling, making her panic. The house was finally auctioned for $880,000, but they still owe the bank more than $1.4 million. Now, the whole family has moved out of the house, renting a house outside and living a reluctant life. Recently, Anhui blogger born in the 1980s named Numi posted a video crying on the street, "Life is too difficult." She said she had a bachelor's degree and was unemployed for over a year. It's really tiring to live by doing odd jobs every day. She said, "I really feel like I can't stand this kind of life any longer. Why can't I get rid of this poor life no matter how hard I try? Why can't I get rid of this life at the bottom of society no matter how hard I try? How should we survive? It's tough to survive in today's society. I work several jobs daily, but my salary is still insufficient to cover my family's expenses. Every day I open my eyes and think about my mortgage, close my eyes and think about my car loan, my children's expenses, various household expenses, etc. Now I am thinking about making money every day. I'm really tired. I feel like I can't live anymore. Why am I so tired now?" Okay, that's all for today. Please remember to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Leave a message and share it with your friends. See you next time.